olden days, even I'm studying on, okay, that time we have seen that C, so Java is on the development, okay, but Python is not there. Okay, in olden days means around 1990s to 2000s. Okay, they have started with C, okay, then Java, then so many languages, then finally now they have ended with Python. Okay, so the mother of programming language is C. Okay, so if you do something, any scripted language, they are referring from the C and they are developing another language. Okay, and Python now it is user friendly. Why? Because if you want to run this program, you have to give this entire structure. Okay, so this is the structured programming language. Okay, if you are giving this entire structure, if you are running it, you will get the output. But in case of Python, it's not like that. If you type a single line, that line will get output. But you have to give it this form in the form of structure. Okay, so structure is nothing but your syntax. Okay, what is syntax? So syntax is nothing but you are studying this English, correct? So for English, if you want to write a sentence, grammar is must. Correct? Right? If you want to frame a sentence, grammar is must. So for this coding language, programming language, syntax is must. If you define the syntax, with that syntax, you can write it. Okay. Now, what is the application of this? See, this is developed in 1970s by Dennis Ritchie in Bella. Okay. And the application of this is to develop OS. Okay, what is OS? Okay, what are the operating systems? We need to Windows, Linux. Only two are Mac. Okay, so these are all operating systems. Okay, so using the C language, which is used to develop operating systems. Okay, right. Next, embedded systems. So embedded system, you people are going to study in a second year, maybe second year or third year. So what is embedded system? Okay, how we are going to interface embedded system along with your program, Python program. Say for an example, if you want to move, you are going to connect a rotor, that is a drone. Just think, okay, you are going to connect a drone, okay, and you are going to program it by using Python, and you are going to interface it by using Raspberry Pi. Correct? And for right, you are going to give the statement. If you want to move left, you have to give the statement, program code, okay, and this is interfaced with your Raspberry Pi, and with this Raspberry Pi, we are giving action to the drone. Okay, so when you are typing the program turn right means automatically the fan, which is on the drone, it was turn right. Then left, it goes to left. Okay, so this is one best example of programming language, which is C, which is used to develop this embedded systems. Okay, so interfacing your program with your drone, that is embedded. Correct? That application we are using. Right? And third one is networking applications. So networking applications is mostly, I think you people have known something about packets. Your data packets is there, right? Your data packets will have 7 layers, 7 OSI layers, starting from physical layer to application layer. Okay, so physical layer is nothing but it is a wired connection. Your application layer, that is your topmost layer, 7th layer is your application layer. This is used for end-to-end use. That means if you are going to a system, you are going to log in Amazon website. You are giving your session details, correct? Login ID, password. Okay, that will happen in the application. Okay, then after that, you are going to search maybe everything, right? So it will follow different layers to perform different functions. Okay, so like this will go, and this has to be done by using programming. So that's what the programming, which is also involved in networking applications. Networking applications is nothing but transfer of packets from source to destination. Okay, so that you are going to study detailing in third year. Subject name is computer communication network. Okay, and next one is your computer games. Correct? So earlier we have played that Mario game. Okay, now it's developed to AR VR games. Correct? That is also with the help of coding VR. improving from one generation to another generation. Correct? So these are some applications when we are using this. Okay, but when we are going for Python, we can see many more applications. Okay, but olden days they have used C only. Correct? Right. And next is, as I said, this is your structured programming language. Okay, I told you this is syntax. Syntax means it's nothing but like grammar in English. Okay, next. So what are the structure we are going to follow? First one is header file. Second one is main function, and third one is statements. Yeah. So first is header file. Header file is nothing but, see, normally it will give hash include and this angle bracket stdio dot h. If you are giving this means defaultly it will understand this as a header file. The program will understand, the system will understand this is your header file. So what is this header file contains? Okay, so first header file, these two are your header file. Right? So as include, which is nothing but your preprocessor. Okay, what this preprocessor will do? This will instruct to insert the contents of a system header file. Right? As I said, this is your header file. Okay, this header file, which is present in this hash include, what this hash include will do? This will instruct the contents which is present in this header. This is header file, this is preprocessor. Okay, so what is this header file contains? stdio.h. Okay, so stdio is nothing but standard input output. Yeah, dot h is your header file. So why we are putting that dot? Right? If you are saving a file, say for an example, Word file, how will you save? Say for an example, Ajit. Okay, Ajit.doc. Correct, a Word file. If it is a picture file, JPG. Likewise, you are going to say stdio.h. Yeah. Okay. So what is standard input output file? So standard input output is nothing but your printf, your scanf statement will contains this method file. Okay, I'll tell you what is printf scanf is. Okay, so your printf scanf statement, this is your input and output statement. This statement which is present in this header file, and this header file which is nothing but your stdio.h. Right, and next is conio.h. Okay, so conio.h is nothing but console input output. Right, so this contains many inbuilt functions. I'll give one example for this. That is your CLR SCR. This is one example. Okay, so many built-in functions there. So one example is CLR SCR. This is nothing but clear screen. CLR SCR is clear screen. Okay, you have to give the parenthesis for this. Okay, so CLR SCR is nothing but you have written every each and every instructions. Okay, and like this. Okay. Next, I want to clean this page. I want to write from the starting of this. Means I have to use this command, so it will clear whatever written in the page. Right? It will start at the first page. That is clear screen. Command. Okay. Right. Next come to this functions. So, what is this structured programming language contain? This two are what? These two are header file. And next is your main function. Okay, so you have void main. Void is nothing but this is none. Okay, I will tell you what is void later. First understand void is none, and this main is your main function. So if you want to type any program means you have to insert the main function. Within the main function you have to type the program. Okay, so when I type this defines null, okay, and this main is your main function. Okay, then open the bracket, write this statement. Okay, so this is the structure. Okay, so open this, what bracket is? Curly bracket. Okay, so you have to understand this is angular brackets, this is used for header file, and this is curly bracket which is used inside the main function. Whenever you are going to define any function, you have to open the curly basis and you have to write this statement. Okay, so next is your printf. This printf which comes under which file? Which header file? STDIO, standard input output. Okay, so we are giving input here and we are taking same as output here. Say for example, if you are typing printf double quotation ECP. Okay, so what is this thing is? This is your input. Okay, ECP section is your input, and this input which I am going to see as an output on the display screen, so that I am using this printf function. Right? The input which we are going to see as an output. Okay, so that function which is done by using printf. So printf is nothing but whatever the input you are giving, that will be displayed on the output screen. When I run this program, okay, I can see my output as ECE. Yeah, this is the basic program. And if you type anything, hello world, anything, whatever you are typing in this printf statement, that will be displayed in the outputs. Okay, so once your function is over, close the curly braces. Right? This semicolon, which is must for all the printf statement. What is this semicolon? Is nothing but your statement gets terminated. Yeah, if I put the semicolon, automatically it will under system, the computer will understand you have to move to the next step. So this is your statement terminator. Okay, so each and every printf statement you have to use for it. Correct? Okay. Okay. Now I'll give you one program. Okay. My printf. Okay. My output display should be ECEP section. Okay, ECEP section. Like your data sensor. Right. Second statement. Okay, second statement is your data science. My output should be your ECEP section at the first line. Second line is your data science. Okay, so that is nothing but escape sequence. Okay, so before going to that, I'll tell you that escape sequence, then it's easy for you to write. Okay, so escape sequence is nothing but /n. That means you have to print the word to the next line. Say for an example, if I am typing hello world. Okay, when I give this in the printf function, what it will display? What it will display? Hello world. Okay, suppose if I want this hello in the first line and word in the second line to be printed up as well, what I /n, there I have to give hello. So if I give hello /n, your output will be hello first, then word second. This is called escape sequence. Okay, and if I use /t, any idea? Yeah. Okay, so if I use /t, how this will become as, they will give space. How much space will be there? One tab space. Okay, then it will print word. Okay, final. Understand? Right. Okay. So what I said, just write the program for it. Your ECEP section. Okay. Then your second line is your data science.